في البدء نود الترحيب بضيوفنا الكرام وحضورهم من أماكن بعيدة، ونعتذر على أي خلل أو تقصير في مجيئكم أو تعب. بنای خوای گەورە مهربان زۆر بەخێراتنی مانە بەڕێزەکانەکەین، زۆر تەقدیریانەکەین کەوا مەسافاتێکی زۆر هاتوونە بۆ ئێرە لە هەموو لایەکەوە. تر بەنای خوای گەورە ئینشاءڵڵا دەستی ئەمڕۆ کۆنفرانسی ئەمڕۆ دەست پێکەین. زۆر سپاس. I would like to start with English language, as it's a very common guest from different countries from abroad, so I'd like to make it an English language. At the beginning, I would like to give you kind of introduction about who we are, introduce ourselves to our guests. Excellent company is the leading innovation for pharmaceutical in Iraq. We established on 2005. Next, please. I will give you some details about who we are and what we are doing, who sponsored this conference, and then we let our colleagues to take care of the scientific part. I'm just kind of give you an introduction about ourselves. Give an introduction about the system all, and what was annual sales of excellent company, and then company organogram and details, then agencies, company activities that we are going on with it, and finally Pharma Lab, which is one of the parts of our company, and considering this conference and others. Our innovative company has been established in 2005, Erbil, Iraq, in Kurdistan region. In brief, excellent company provides a diversified range of high-quality healthcare products, including different specialties, cardiology, gynecology, neuropsychiatry, ophthalmology, diabetes, nutrition, and dietary supplements. Excellent is a company building a future focused on growth and innovation and high-quality products. Next, please. This annual sale we start on 2007. The sales were about 2 million and something, and then on 2010 our sales was $6 million. And of course 2012 there's updated. I will not show you because I'd like to keep it secret. Okay, keep going. The company distribution organogram, the top is excellent company directed by Dr. Sarbaz Jabari, and then we establish a distribution center through all of Iraq, and S drugstore in Erbil, Al Safwa drugstore in Kirkuk, Al Mashraq scientific bureau in Baghdad. And then we opened from this system a polyclinics through all of Iraq. This polyclinics, for example, in Erbil city, Demon, Pharma Polyclinic, Chara Polyclinic, Alpha Polyclinic, and Human Beauty Center Polyclinic, and Al Omnia Polyclinic in Baghdad at Al Harfiya. Today we focus on Pharma Polyclinic and how we established and what was Pharma doing for today. Next, please. Our distribution centers in Iraq. This is in Duhok, in Erbil, the headquarters in Erbil, and in Sulaimania and Kirkuk, and 2 distribution centers in Baghdad. From these points, we are distributing to all of Iraq. Next, please. The company members organogram start from general director, and then executive manager, sales, distribution, finance controller, logistic, and supervisor for medical representatives who represent our products and our service to others. Next, please. Agency that we have, Nature's Bounty, American products, Ibn Latham, pharmaceutical industry, is a Syrian products. It's very diversified products from Syria, as a well-known in the Iraqi market, Al Barak industry, and Sukhtian household manufacturing company. Please. We sponsored and we have a lot of activities through these past years. For example, sponsoring World Diabetic Day, Novo Nordisk company. Next, please. Sponsoring ENT Throat Association and symposium in Erbil. It was a kind of regular sponsoring for this association through few years. Next, please. Sponsoring Kurdistan Iraqi Society for Obstetrics and Gynecologists in Sulaimania. We tried to sponsoring them for so many times. And sponsoring senior house officers in maternity hospital in Erbil. Pharma Lab, our subject today. What Pharma can do for you. I would like to introduce you something about Pharma Polyclinic. Okay, we start Pharma Polyclinic at 40 Meter Street this is the building. When we start this building, it seems to be a little bit old, but actually it was the newest building at that time. The only single building at this street. When we started, it was the first one who introduced the polyclinic system to Kurdistan region. And then, you can see a lot of polyclinics in this street. The Pharma Lab is within this building. I will show you the details of Pharma Lab. Okay, next please. This guy, Mr. Imad, he is the leader of, he's the boss now in Pharma Lab. We start with this man, put the first step of block of this lab. Okay. Next, please. You see, we start just with few persons, and you see this first person of Pharma when we start to establish this laboratory. Next, please. And after a few years, then the staff's increasing and the service start to increase to different and diversify the service that we are providing our customers. Next, please. And now, at the present time, we are about 20 staff. We open different departments and providing different laboratory tests and start to do research and help in research senses. The laboratory is basically, I'll give you some description for the laboratory. There is a reception part, receiving patient. It's a big reception and some other facilities. And one of the departments is a blood draw. You can see the main department we opened at the first step. And then administration, which is directed by Mr. Imad. And this is Mr. Imad in his administrative room. And this is a website for Pharma Lab if you'd like to go to the details through Pharma. Other departments of Pharma Lab is DNA, RNA, PCR is directed by me, and there is a lot of machine which is related to the PCR machine, and conventional PCR and real-time PCR, gel electrophoresis, and a lot of other subjects which is related to how to diagnose and do research for PCR. So I'll just summarize what activities that can do through PCR. Of course, I will let our colleagues to explain scientific details from abroad, Dr. Abi and Dr. Shanshan and Dr. Gerd and Dr. Sebastian. But I would like just give you what we can do at the present level. Application of PCR, of course, as you know, clinical diagnostic applications. We already start to do diagnosis for a lot of hepatitis virus like B and C, and mycobacterium and HLA typing, so many other applications of that we already involved in. And molecular biology techniques as well, we start to do some research as well on the same time. About other applications like molecular phylogenetics, we are trying to find some partners from our colleagues from Baghdad, maybe start this project soon, inshallah, after maybe next month. And molecular evaluations, metagenomics, forensic science, it's one of the future issues. Maybe we'll do it maybe next year, not at the present time. Okay. Next, please. Another department is hematology department. You see the machine that we are using in the hematology department. And this is exactly the room of hematology department. I'm showing you every picture, just give like an idea about the machines that we are using, the part that we are using. And you see, this is one of the results, and showing the picture of the blood and results of this machine that's showing in hematology departments. You see a very, very diversified machines, a very different type of machines using in our analytical systems to confirm the results and to make the customer getting a very good service. This is another machine from the same department. Yeah. Start for an analyzer. This test capability, and this PT, APTT, and another service by this machine. Another machine, please. This is parasitology department. The machine you can see. Okay. This is bacteriology and histopathology departments. Mr. Imad doing by himself. And immunity and allergy department. You can see like a lot of machine in this part. We are providing a lot of stuff to diagnose allergy for food, allergy for medications, different kind of allergies. Next, please. This is some detail for this part. The whole lab department for immunity and bacteriology department are using a Brio, one of the very famous machines in this system. Okay. And what we can do by Brio, like this, a list of tests that we can do. You can see, they just have an idea about what you can do by the Chorus, was very, very well-known machine in this field. You can see just kind of to have a brief about little information about the tests that we can do. Okay. Next, please. This is that like for inhalation and food and other issues that we can do to follow up with the sensitivity to drug and food through this machine as well. Okay. Next, please. And the chemistry and hormones departments, you can see some more details. Next, please. Okay, so I'm showing some staff like working in this department and how these guys like are wearing standard issues to handle with these machines. Okay, next, please. Okay, this big machine, it can do a lot of like tests. Very, very huge machine using for diversified tests in this field. Next, please. Okay. Again, the same field and the same photo and other departments for these, a lot of machines involved in the system. Please, next. Okay. So I give you a brief of like what you can do by this machine. Like cardiac markers, oncology markers, and thyroid functions, diabetes, fertility, and hormones by this machine. As I told you, it's a very diversified machine. Okay. Next, please. Another machine which is very, very important in this field, you can see, we can see like we're always doing, there's a common test through different machine. We are using it just to confirm that the patient getting the same result with different like handling process with different machine to confirm the patient like is very satisfied with the result that we are supply them. Okay, next, please. As a minivitus is well known for hormones and other T3, T4, and chlamydia and other issues like as an example. Next, please. Okay, TOSO. The people who are involved in laboratory, they understand well what TOSO can do. For example, like HbA1c and PTH and insulin and other issues like to follow up the case of diabetic. Okay, next, please. LiquiStar, this small machine, can be used for like to monitoring drug level for toxicity and follow up the dose for like serious cases like in digoxin to understand the digitalis cases like how to evaluate the concentration of the drug inside the blood and to follow up the dose for the patient. Okay. Record reader. It's a well-known technology for HbA1c, cumulative blood glucose in the level. It's like nowadays they focus on the HbA1c to follow up diabetic cases. Okay, next, please. This is pH, sodium, calcium analyzer. One of the good machines that we rely on for these tests. Okay, next, please. Another machine, another sample. All of these machines we are using in our lab, and of course there are some detailed fastidious machines, but I don't like to mention this in this slides because we don't go through the details. Just give you an idea about the machines that we are using in this lab. Okay, next, please. Oh, thank you. Before give the mic to my friend, Dr. Gerd Katzenmeier, I would like to just give you some brief information about the bags that you received. In every bag, there is a book. The book shows you. Okay. This book, when you open the book, actually this book is being issued by Pharma Lab, by Dr. Wala and Mr. Imad. We tried our best. To give us like a book to our doctors and people who work in the laboratory to help them to understand something about like what we are doing for them, and to help others to get information through this book, and giving like just kind of brief information about every cases that we can help them through. And if you open the first page of the book, you can see we make a test through according to the disease, in the systems accordingly, and we put every system and mentioned the tests that we can do for the system. For example, gastrointestinal, like endocrinology, and the details. At the end page of the book, you can see alphabetically. You can look for alphabetically to find anything you would look for through, but alphabetically, you can find it. Of course, we make it in the two main common language in the lab, which is Arabic and English, to help both lab staff to read it and lab directors and the people who specialize in lab. And we put like kind of questionnaire inside your book. We'd like to have of course, your feedback, our book, our humble book, because as they said, Aballahu illa yutimma kitaba. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala book is perfect. Nobody's perfect. But we would like to get your feedback about our book to improve our service, the book that you look, and then write for us some brief information about our book and how we can improve our service. And of course, there is another questionnaire, which is like about about the specialty, your emails, to keep contact with you and change information after the conference, because there will be a lot of information diversified about the genomics, about the DNA. We would like to discuss. Maybe later you have questions. Maybe we need your help to go through the system.